all set. Someone else is taking care of it. I know, right? Let me go back to what I was going to say before. If you guys really want me to say what I have to say, I guarantee people are going to be pissed off. People are going to be running their mouths and all that, just like people do right now. Okay? I'm going to finish what I have to say, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say because obviously people want me to say it. Don't be afraid to say it, Sherston, or ATIL, or my nickname is Sherry. Don't be afraid to say it. So I'm going to say it. Now, I think it's kind of funny. If you look at the creators on here right now who are talking all the bullshit and people are not responding to it. If they are, they're just letting them run their mouths, right? Let me explain something to you guys. You're only getting your situation on this platform worse than you had before. Now you are trying to fight with somebody or go back and forth with somebody that you consider a female Ernie. Well, let me explain something to you, okay? This is what gets people into trouble on here. They don't know how to quit. They don't know how to stop running their mouths, okay? And then when you run your mouth about this person, that person ends up going back and running their mouths about you. And it ends up being a fucking clusterfuck. Okay? That's what's going to happen. If people stay in their own fucking lanes and keep their 2 cents to themselves, which since people want to know what my 2 cents is, I'm going to say it right now. You guys are putting yourself out there when you run your mouths. Okay? When you run your mouths. That's it. Okay? There are a few people on here that are talking about this one person. They're talking about a whole bunch of people. Well, if you don't want nothing, if you don't want to go back and forth with people and say things about it, then maybe you need to stay in your own lane, right? Maybe you need to not talk about certain creators on here. I guarantee you guys are craving the attention. I'm not even going to mention the names on here that I consider troublemakers because that's what you are. Okay, everyone has a right to be on this platform talking about whatever they want to talk about. Okay? All right? If you go onto someone's channel, all right, and go into the chat room and start running your mouth off, I don't know what to tell you. There are accusations that I'm not going to get involved in. Like I said to you guys before, I'm happy the way my life is. I do not need the chaos. But if you guys want me to run my mouth like I usually do because I'm good at it, you guys are a bunch of drama queens. You guys want everyone to stop doing what they're doing, but you're not stopping what you're doing, right? You're following other people's lead. You're not being your own person. You guys are gaining up on this one fucking YouTuber saying, "Oh, that is a female Ernie. Oh, it's a cult and all that." You know what? Stop it. Okay? Like, you guys are fucking your worst enemy and you don't even know it. Okay? You don't even fucking know it. You guys are worthless. You want people to stop doing shit, but you're calling them out for the shit that you're doing also. You're doing the same bullshit. Want you guys, this is my opinion and this is my advice. You guys are nothing but drama queens. Why don't you guys stay in your own lane? Stop causing trouble. Stop talking about people. Okay? People have a right to come on here and say what they want to say. Okay, but if you comment on it and cover it, if they come back to fucking bite you in the ass, stop crying about it. Right? Stop. And I'm sorry that I had to leave abruptly because I had to go out and let my brother's dogs in because I'm dog sitting this weekend and they wanted to go out. So, and there's one dog that's such dramatic. She is so dramatic about stuff. It's like a crisis about everything, food, and oh my God, she is so damn cute. But yeah. I mean, I was not gonna say anything, but someone emailed me, say it, just say it. I'm gonna say it. If you don't want the drama, if you don't want the bullshit, if you want people talking, barking back at you, and maybe you need to stay in your own lanes like I do. Because I mean, I could come on here and say a lot if I want to, right? But what is that going to solve? It's just going to solve me getting into it, YouTubers, which I don't want anymore. It's ridiculous. And I'm fucking loving watching this YouTuber shoot off at the mouth. And this person doesn't know whatever the fuck she's talking about because she's following this other YouTuber. It's like you guys are ganging up on this one YouTuber and it's going to backfire. And I'm waiting for it to happen. That's all I'm going to say. I've learned a thing or two. I learned a thing or two on here. If you don't want it to be barked back at, or you don't want the drama to hit you, then maybe you need to stay out of it. I mean, everybody has their say on here, right? So why can't I? You guys are making a laughing stock out of yourselves. The few people that are on this platform running their mouths about different YouTubers and whatever the case may be. People come on here for an outlet, okay? People want to be able to feel safe to come on here and talk about stuff and not have a group of people going after them and saying things like that. Because that's what you guys are doing. You're creating conflicts. That's what you're creating. Right? So that's all I want to say about that. If I don't want to create conflicts, I stay the fuck off this side of the YouTube. You're only creating drama. If you don't want drama, if you want people to cover what they came here to cover, then maybe you need to go stop going over to their chat causing problems, right? Like I said, everybody doxes in here. It isn't just one person, right? It's a lot of people. I don't dox because I choose not to because I like to have people have their privacy. And I think that's how I like it. I am not going to go shoot off where they live or their numbers or who they really are if they have a different name, just like people did to my family, right? Look at the people who are talking right now. And you make your own minds up. Because if you do not want the fucking pegs to fall on you and to rain on you, then maybe you need to back off. Because I see something that's going to happen that I'm glad I'm not a part of. think you're instigating things. And from what I see, um, just what go back to my email. The person that emailed me, and you know who you are. And look at the list of people who I want you to watch. You do your own research and you do your own, you make your own opinion about it. Because I've already done what I needed to do. When I emailed you back, I said how I felt about it. So everybody has, I have something to say and all of that bullshit. Well, people are going to stick up for another person right on here because if they don't stick up for that person, guess what happens? Then obviously you're the bad person, right? I'm not sticking up for anybody on here. I think everyone's a drama queen. I think everyone needs to stop getting involved in, people's bullshit. And people have a right to their own channels. And if you don't want to get doxxed and complained about and all this bull crap, then maybe, just maybe, just maybe, just maybe, to shut your trap and let the people who are having the problem with that creator have that problem with the creators and let them deal with it. Okay? Because people obviously want my opinion. I'm going to give my opinion. Got a bunch of drama queens. You guys talk on one another. You dox one another. It's just ridiculous. It's petty. It's childish. And I'm so happy I'm not involved in it. But when people want me to say what I have to say, I just said what I had to say. That's why I stay away from you people, because I don't want to get caught up in it. Okay? But you cannot say that I don't know what's going on when I do. I just don't say anything about it. But I will today. Bunch of drama queens. Bunch of it. I don't go into your chat rooms for a fucking reason. Because you're talking about people, and those people are in chat are just as much involved in it as you are. I stay away from people like that. And I'm glad I do. Because it doesn't help me any by getting involved, putting my 2 cents in, but I am today. You keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And let's see how that flat pans out for you guys. I think, people need to focus on their own lives, and it's ridiculous. If you don't want to be called out on your shit, maybe you need to shut up. That's how I'm going to be rude about it, because, I try to stay away from everything. I don't go into any, again, the people who are having issues with people now, look at that person you're talking about. Look at it. There's better things to be talking about than talking about somebody. There are fucking predators on this platform right now that we have seen, that my group has seen, that needs to be focused on. Right? Please. Spare me with the fucking bullshit, you guys, okay? I mean, like I said to you guys earlier, back a couple of weeks ago, okay? I will stick up for anybody that is not worth to get picked on. That is how I deal with it. But Again, if you do not want to get called out on your shit, if you guys don't want to be called out on what you guys say and do, maybe it's best that you don't say anything at all because it's going to backfire. And I've already seen it backfiring. So I'm going to go have myself a good weekend because that's what I want to do. But again, there are people on here that are causing a lot of unnecessary drama. And, like I said to you before, there's no victims on here. Okay? This is YouTube. If you do not want to be tangled up in bullshit, so you play the victim, then don't get tangled up in the bullshit, right? Because people are going to have things to say about you too. I choose not to bring the names up because you guys are not worth it. But, like I said to you before, you're tangling yourself up in a web that you do not want to get tangled up in. And that's my opinion, and that's what I see. And you're just setting yourself up for that to happen. I'm going to go because my ride's here. And it's time for me to go have fun this weekend. You guys can sit on your little asses on your own little platform going live and talking about people that you don't necessarily need to be involved in. You don't see me over on that side in anybody's chats that are over there for one reason. That's another thing that was brought up. Why haven't you been in any of the chat rooms? Well, do you think I want to be caught up in the mess that you guys are creating or the mess that I already have been? No. So bye.